Did you know that muscle loss after 70 can steal your independence faster than you think? Imagine waking up one day struggling to get out of bed, unable to climb stairs or even carry your groceries. It's a reality for millions of seniors, but here's the good news. There's one simple food you can eat every single day to reverse muscle loss fast and keep your strength for years to come. Yes, you heard that right. One food could be the key to staying active, independent, and full of life well into your 80s and beyond. In this video, we're diving into this game-changing food, why it works, and how you can easily add it to your daily routine to rebuild muscle, boost energy, and protect your health. Stay with me until the end because I'm also sharing 3 bonus tips that most seniors overlook, and they can make all the difference in how strong you feel every single day. These are practical, science-backed steps you can start tonight to transform your future. Now let's get started. Picture this. You're 75 years old, and you've always been active. You loved your morning walks, gardening, or playing with your grandkids. But lately you've noticed it's harder to stand up from your favorite chair. Your legs feel weaker, and even simple tasks like opening a jar leave you frustrated. This isn't just aging, it's a silent condition called sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle mass that starts creeping in after 50 and accelerates after 70. Studies show that by the time you're 80, you could lose up to 40% of your muscle mass if you don't take action. That's not just a number, it means a higher risk of falls, fractures, and losing the ability to live on your own. But here's the truth. You don't have to accept this as your fate. There's one food that researchers have found can slow down and even reverse muscle loss when eaten daily. It's not a fancy supplement or an expensive superfood. It's something you can find at any grocery store, and it's probably already in your kitchen. So what is this miracle food? It's eggs. Yes, simple, affordable eggs. Don't underestimate them, because eggs are a powerhouse when it comes to rebuilding muscle and keeping you strong. Let me tell you why. Eggs are packed with high-quality protein, the building block of muscle. Each egg contains about 6 grams of protein, and it's the kind your body absorbs better than almost any other food. This protein is rich in essential amino acids, especially leucine, which studies show is critical for triggering muscle repair and growth, especially in older adults. Think of leucine as the spark that tells your muscles, hey, it's time to rebuild. Without enough leucine, your body struggles to maintain muscle, no matter how active you are. But eggs don't just stop at protein. They're also loaded with vitamins like B12 and D, which support energy production and muscle function, plus healthy fats that keep your joints moving smoothly. Let's meet Susan, a 72-year-old retiree who started noticing she was getting weaker. She used to carry her laundry basket up the stairs without a second thought, but last year, she found herself out of breath and needing to rest halfway. Worried about losing her independence, Susan talked to her doctor, who suggested adding more protein to her diet. She started eating 2 eggs every morning, sometimes scrambled, sometimes boiled. And within weeks, she felt a difference. Her energy was up, her legs felt steadier, and she could carry that laundry basket again without struggling. Susan's story isn't unique. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate eggs daily saw significant improvements in muscle strength and reduced their risk of sarcopenia by nearly 30%. That's the power of this one simple food. Now, you might be thinking, eggs? Really? I've heard they're bad for cholesterol. Let's clear that up. For years, eggs got a bad rap because of their cholesterol content. But modern science has debunked this myth. Studies, including one from Harvard Medical School, show that for most people, the cholesterol in eggs doesn't significantly raise blood cholesterol levels. Instead, eggs can actually improve your HDL, the good cholesterol, and support heart health. Unless you have a specific medical condition, like uncontrolled diabetes or a rare cholesterol disorder, eating 1 to 2 eggs a day is not only safe but incredibly beneficial for seniors. Of course, if you have concerns, check with your doctor, but for most of you, eggs are a green light to stronger muscles and better health. So, how can you make eggs a part of your daily routine? It's easier than you think. Start your day with 2 eggs for breakfast. Scramble them with some spinach for extra nutrients, boil them for a quick grab-and-go option, or make a veggie omelet for a filling meal. If you're not a breakfast person, add a hard-boiled egg to your lunch salad, or blend an egg into a smoothie for a protein boost. The key is consistency. Eating eggs every day ensures your muscles get a steady supply of protein and leucine to stay strong. And don't worry about getting bored. Eggs are so versatile you can prepare them in dozens of ways, from poaching to baking. Try mixing in herbs, a little cheese, or even avocado for a creamy twist. The goal is to make eggs a habit, just like brushing your teeth, because that daily dose of protein is what's going to keep you moving. If you're still watching and finding this valuable, please comment "eggs" below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us keep creating content to inform and inspire you. Now let's keep going, because eggs are just the start. There's more you can do to maximize their muscle-building power. Here's where things get even more exciting. Eating eggs daily is a fantastic step, but to really reverse muscle loss fast, you need to pair them with the right habits. That's why I promised you 3 bonus tips that most seniors overlook, and these are going to supercharge your results. Let's dive into the first one: light strength exercises. Eating eggs gives your muscles the raw materials they need, but you have to use those muscles to make them grow. Studies show that even 10 minutes of light resistance exercises a day, like lifting small weights, doing chair squats, or using resistance bands, can double the muscle-building effects of protein. Take John, a 78-year-old grandfather who started eating eggs daily and added a simple routine of lifting 5-pound dumbbells while watching TV. Within 2 months, he went from struggling to stand up from his couch to walking a mile every morning without pain. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment. Simple moves like leg lifts or wall push-ups at home can make a huge difference. The key is to do them regularly, ideally 3 to 4 times a week, to keep your muscles active and growing. If you're still with me, please comment strength below to let me know you're here. Let's move on to the second bonus tip: timing your protein intake. Here's something most people don't realize. When you eat protein, matters just as much as how much you eat. Your body is most efficient at building muscle right after you've been active, whether that's a walk, some gardening, or those light exercises we just talked about. Research from the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who ate protein within an hour of physical activity retained more muscle mass than those who ate it randomly throughout the day. So try this. After your morning walk or exercise, have your eggs. Scramble them, boil them, whatever you like. Just get that protein in while your muscles are primed to use it. This one small tweak can make your eggs work even harder to reverse muscle loss and keep you strong. Now, let's talk about the third bonus tip, and this one might surprise you. Stay hydrated. You might be wondering, what does water have to do with muscle? Well, everything. Muscles are made up of about 75% water, and even mild dehydration can make them weaker and more prone to fatigue. Studies show that seniors who drink enough water, about 6 to 8 glasses a day, have better muscle function and recover faster from physical activity. Dehydration also makes it harder for your body to absorb the protein from eggs, so all that leucine we talked about won't do its job as well. Let's look at Mary, a 74-year-old who started eating eggs daily but still felt weak and tired. When she realized she was only drinking a couple of glasses of water a day, she made a change. She started carrying a water bottle and sipping throughout the day, aiming for 8 glasses. Within weeks, she felt more energized, her muscles felt less stiff, and she could do her daily chores without needing a nap. To make hydration easy, keep a glass of water by your bedside, sip during meals, and add a slice of lemon or cucumber if plain water feels boring. Pair this with your eggs and exercises, and you've got a winning formula. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, please comment water below to let me know you're here. We're almost at the end, but I've got one more thing to share that ties it all together. By now, you know that eating eggs daily is a simple, powerful way to reverse muscle loss. You know how to pair them with light exercises, time your protein intake, and stay hydrated to get the best results. But here's the real secret to making this work: consistency. Muscle loss doesn't happen overnight, and rebuilding muscle takes time too. Think of it like planting a seed. Eating eggs every day, moving your body, and drinking water are like watering that seed. If you stick with it, you'll see it grow into stronger muscles, more energy, and a life where you can keep doing the things you love. But if you skip days or give up too soon, that seed won't have a chance to sprout. Let's go back to Susan, our 72-year-old from earlier. When she started eating eggs, she didn't see results overnight, but she committed to having them every morning, doing 10 minutes of chair exercises 3 times a week, and drinking more water. 3 months later, she wasn't just stronger, she felt like she'd turned back the clock. She could dance with her grandkids, walk her dog without pain, and even started a small garden again. Susan's story shows what's possible when you take small, consistent steps. And the best part? You don't have to overhaul your life. Start with 1 egg a day, a short walk, a few sips of water. Build from there, and you'll be amazed at how much stronger you feel. Now let's talk about a common mistake seniors make when trying to rebuild muscle: not eating enough protein overall. Eggs are fantastic, but they're not the only protein source you need. Studies suggest that seniors should aim for 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily to fight muscle loss. For example, if you weigh 150 pounds, that's about 68 kilograms, so you'd need around 68 to 82 grams of protein a day. 2 eggs give you 12 grams, so you'll want to add other protein-rich foods like chicken, fish, beans, Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese throughout the day. A simple trick is to include a protein source in every meal: eggs for breakfast, a chicken salad for lunch, and some fish or beans for dinner. This spreads your protein intake evenly, which research shows is better for muscle repair than eating it all at once. If you're still with me and loving these tips, please comment protein below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support keeps us going. Now let's address one more thing you might be wondering. What if you don't like eggs or can't eat them? Maybe you're allergic, or you're vegan, or you just can't stand the taste. Don't worry. There are alternatives that can still help you fight muscle loss. Foods like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, tofu, lentils, and fish are also high in leucine and protein. For example, a cup of Greek yogurt has about 20 grams of protein, nearly double what 2 eggs provide. If you're vegan, try a protein powder made from peas or hemp and mix it into smoothies. The key is to find a protein source you enjoy and eat it daily, just like you would with eggs. Consistency is what matters, no matter what food you choose. Let's take a moment to reflect. Muscle loss isn't just about feeling weak. It's about losing the ability to live life on your terms. Every step you take to fight it, whether it's eating eggs, doing light exercises, or drinking more water, is a step toward keeping your independence. Think about the things you love: playing with your grandkids, tending to your garden, or just walking to the mailbox without worry. Those are worth fighting for, and it starts with small changes you can make today. Let's look at another example. Tom, a 76-year-old who thought muscle loss was just part of getting old. He was skeptical about eggs, but decided to give them a try after his daughter showed him a study about their benefits. He started eating 2 eggs a day, added some simple leg exercises, and made sure to drink water regularly. 6 months later, Tom could climb the stairs to his bedroom without holding the railing, a victory he hadn't thought possible. Tom's story shows that it's never too late to start. If you're still watching, please comment "never too late" below to let me know you're here. We're almost done, but I want to leave you with a challenge. Tonight, take one small step towards stronger muscles. Maybe it's boiling a couple of eggs for tomorrow's breakfast, doing 5 minutes of chair squats, or filling a water bottle to keep by your side. Just pick one thing and do it. Then tomorrow, do it again. Build that habit, and you'll be amazed at how much stronger you feel in just a few weeks. And don't keep this to yourself. Share this video with someone you care about. Maybe it's a friend who's been feeling weak, or a family member who wants to stay active. Together, you can support each other to stay strong and healthy. Before we wrap up, let's talk about one final thing: mindset. Rebuilding muscle isn't just about food or exercise, it's about believing you can improve. Too many seniors give up because they think, "I'm too old to change." But science says otherwise. Studies show that even people in their 90s can gain muscle with the right diet and exercise. Your body is still capable of amazing things, no matter your age. So, as you start eating eggs, or whatever protein source you choose, remind yourself, you're not just eating a meal. You're investing in your future, your strength, and your ability to live life fully. That's powerful. Now for our final thoughts. You've learned that eating eggs daily can reverse muscle loss fast, thanks to their high-quality protein and leucine. You've discovered how to supercharge those benefits with light exercises, timed protein intake, and hydration. You've heard stories like Susan's and Tom's, showing what's possible when you take small, consistent steps. Most importantly, you know that it's never too late to start. The road to stronger muscles begins with one choice: one egg, one exercise, one glass of water. Make that choice today, and you're not just adding strength to your body, you're adding years of independence and joy to your life. Thank you for joining me today. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Maybe it's trying eggs for breakfast or doing a few leg lifts. Your thoughts are important to us, and reading your comments gives us the motivation to keep going. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.